You've stood in front of the mirror, looked at your hair color, and felt something was just off. Not wrong exactly, but not quite right either. And you couldn't put your finger on why. Let's talk about the hair colors that actually make women over 60 look younger, lighter, and more radiant. Because your bone structure and your natural elegance deserve a color that works with you, not against you. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're covering 7 hair colors that genuinely take years off. And by part 3, you'll want to pause this video, pick up your phone, and call your colorist. I mean it. We're going through all 7, and one of them, the one in part 2, surprises almost every woman who tries it. Let's start with the color mistake I see most often. And trust me, it is everywhere. Part 1, Color 1 and 2. Warm honey blonde and soft champagne. Have you ever noticed that after coloring your hair, something about your face looks harder, more drawn? Even though the color itself looked beautiful in the magazine? That is not your imagination. That is the wrong undertone doing real work on your face. And this one shift is aging you faster than any single wrinkle could. Here is the thing most women are never told. As your skin loses warmth with age, cool hair colors pull contrast away from your face and toward your hair. And your features quietly disappear. Your eyes look smaller. Your cheekbones flatten. And your face fades into the background instead of leading the room. Warm honey blonde changes all of that. It is a soft golden buttery tone. Not platinum, not ash, not bright yellow. A rich, gentle warmth that mirrors the undertones your skin already carries. And when the two align, something almost magical happens to your face. Your eyes lift. Your cheekbones catch the light. And the whole composition of your face becomes more vivid, more alive. This is the one I wish someone had told me about 10 years earlier. If honey blonde feels too rich for your complexion, soft champagne is your answer. Think of it as honey blonde's quieter, more refined sister. Lighter, airier, with the same golden warmth, but softer against very fair or delicate skin tones. Where honey blonde adds richness, champagne adds glow. Women with lighter complexions often find that warm ash or platinum leaves them looking washed out and tired. Even when the color itself is technically beautiful. Champagne gives you brightness without harshness. It lets your natural elegance do the talking. What to swap? If you are currently wearing a cool platinum or icy ash, swap it for champagne or warm honey blonde. The difference in how your face reads is immediate and visible to everyone in the room. Maintenance tip. Ask your colorist to refresh with a toning gloss every 6 to 8 weeks to keep the warmth from fading into brass or going dull. This one thing, just the undertone of your color, is doing more to your face than any cut or product ever could. And the next color we're covering? It is one that most women completely dismiss without realizing it has the most flattering data behind it of any shade in this list. Part 2, Color 3 and 4. Rich caramel brown and warm auburn. Bold statement first. Caramel brown is the most underestimated hair color for women over 60. Full stop. Most women assume brunette means dark, heavy, and aging. That going darker will make them look severe. That assumption is costing them years off their face, and it is time to let it go. Rich caramel brown is not dark. It is not flat. It is warm, dimensional, and saturated with the kind of depth that makes eyes look brighter and skin look fresher. Immediately, the warmth in the tone does what no highlight alone can do. It creates a glow from your face outward, rather than pulling all the light upward into your hair. Here is the truth that surprises almost every woman who sits in that chair. Flat, ashy, or overly light hair without dimension can hollow out the face. It removes the contrast that makes your features pop, and without that contrast, fatigue reads louder than youth. Caramel brown brings the contrast back, softly, warmly, without heaviness. This is the one that made a close friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what had changed about my face. Now, warm auburn. This one is for the woman who wants color. Not just a refined version of natural, but actual beautiful color that makes her feel like herself again. Because warm auburn does exactly that. It is a red-brown tone, rich and glowing, with none of the harshness that bright or cool reds carry. Where fire engine reds can fight your skin and shout for attention, warm auburn works with your complexion. especially if you carry warm or olive or peachy undertones in your skin. Your bone structure is already beautiful. Warm auburn just illuminates it. What to swap? If you are wearing flat box color brown with no dimension, swap it for caramel brown with face-framing highlights. And if you want more warmth, ask your colorist to add just a hint of auburn through the mid-lengths. The richness it creates is extraordinary. Maintenance tip: use a color-protecting shampoo and avoid washing daily. Warm tones and auburn both fade fastest in the first 2 weeks, so preserving the depth matters more than most women realize. It takes exactly 1 appointment to change how old your hair color is making you look. Yes, that's simple. And the next 2 colors? They are the ones nobody talks about for women over 60, and they are changing everything for the women bold enough to try them. Part 3, Color 5 and 6. Silver with warm toning and soft balayage. Let's talk about something real for a moment. Going gray or silver can be one of the most elegant choices a woman over 60 ever makes, or it can quietly age her by a decade. The difference between those 2 outcomes is not luck. It is warm toning. Untreated, unrefined silver often carries a yellow or blue cast, and that cast creates a visual dullness that registers on the face, not just the hair. You end up looking tired even when you feel extraordinary. That is the mistake, and it is one of the most common ones in this entire list. The fix is a toned silver, warm silver, not cool. Think soft pearl, warm platinum, or silver with golden undertones woven in. Not gray, not white. Warm, luminous, intentional silver that catches light like silk. There is one technique that genuinely changes how your entire face reads on camera and in daylight. And it takes your colorist approximately 4 minutes to apply. A warm toning gloss, done right, transforms unfinished silver into the kind of effortless elegance that stops people mid-conversation. Those beautiful eyes you have deserve a hair color that frames them, not competes with them. Now soft balayage. Specifically, warm balayage with honey, caramel, or champagne tones painted softly through natural or growing out hair. This is the color technique, not just a shade, that gives the most flattering result for mature women because it is dimensional, movement-based, and deeply flattering around the face. The reason balayage works so well after 60 is this. It does not demand perfection from the hairline. As natural color shifts and silver grows in, balayage blends it, rather than fighting it, creating a softness around your face that flat color simply cannot replicate. Hard regrowth lines add years. Soft blended color removes them. What to swap? If you are currently using box color at home to maintain a flat all-over shade, swap it for a professional soft balayage. Even once, and watch what happens to the space between your eyes and your hairline. The warmth it creates is immediate. Maintenance tip. Balayage lasts longer than full color, but a toning gloss every 2 months keeps the warmth bright and the dimension alive. You needed to hear this. The next color, Part 4, is the one that will surprise you most. It is unexpected, it is elegant, and once you see it, you will understand exactly why it is on this list. Part 4, Color 7, Soft Copper with Golden Undertones. Nobody talks about copper for women over 60, and that is a mistake in itself. Most women over 60 have written off anything in the red family as too bold, too young, too dramatic. And honestly, I completely understand why. The wrong red is harsh. The wrong red fights your skin. The wrong red makes you look like you are trying too hard instead of simply glowing. But soft copper with golden undertones? That is an entirely different conversation. This is not a statement red. This is a warm, rich, burnished tone, like autumn light on polished wood, that sits between auburn and golden brown on the spectrum. It adds warmth without drama, depth without heaviness, and a kind of luminosity that makes the skin around your face look fresher, softer, and more alive than almost any other color on this entire list. Here is why this ages you if you avoid it without reason. Playing it too safe with color, going too ashy, too light, too neutral, removes warmth from your face entirely, and warmth is what reads as youth. Copper brings that warmth back in the most elegant way possible. The key to making soft copper work after 60 is placement and intensity. You do not need all-over copper. In fact, the most flattering version of this look uses copper as your dominant tone with warm golden highlights woven through. creating movement and lightness that keeps the color from reading heavy or one-dimensional. It is copper done with refinement, not copper done loud. Your natural elegance is already there. Copper just gives it something to reflect off. What to swap? If you are currently in a flat medium brown that has no warmth or dimension, swap it for soft copper tone brown with golden highlights around the face. The shift is subtle, but the way your face reads to the world is anything but. Maintenance tip. Copper fades faster than most colors, so a color depositing conditioner used once a week at home will keep the warmth rich and prevent it from pulling orange or muddy between appointments. This is the one that made my colorist say, without me asking, that it was the most flattering transformation she had done in months. And now that you have all 7 colors, part 5 is where everything comes together, because knowing the right color is only half of it. The other half is what most women get wrong in the chair. Part 5, how to wear all 7 and what to avoid in the chair. You now know 7 colors that genuinely take years off. But here is what nobody tells you about that colorist appointment. And this is the part where most women quietly undo all the work before it even starts. The most common mistake women make is walking into the salon with the wrong reference image. They bring a photo of a woman 20 years younger, with completely different skin undertones, and ask for that exact color. And what gets mixed in that bowl is technically correct for the photo, and completely wrong for their face. Here is the rule. Bring reference images of women your age, 60, 65, even older, wearing colors similar to the ones we covered today. Ask your colorist, given my skin undertone, which of these warms me up rather than cools me down? That one question changes everything that follows. This is the one mistake I see over and over, and it breaks my heart every time because the fix is so simple. The second thing women get wrong is trying to maintain color at home with box dye between appointments. Box color applies pigment at a single flat level across all your hair, roots, mid-lengths, and ends. And over time that layering creates a heaviness and dullness that professional color avoids entirely. If budget is the concern, go less often professionally, but do not substitute with box color. Space your appointments to every 10 to 12 weeks, and use a toning gloss at home in between. That combination keeps your color looking intentional and alive. What to swap? Box color at home, swapped for a toning gloss or color depositing conditioner that matches your professional tone. Warm golden, caramel, or rose-tinted depending on your shade. The final thing, and this one is everything, is the conversation about warmth versus brightness. Brightness without warmth creates harsh contrast. Warmth without brightness creates flatness. The goal, in every one of the 7 colors we covered today, is both warm and bright, rich and light, dimensional and soft. Ask your colorist specifically for a color with warm undertones and visible movement. Those 2 instructions alone will put you in the right direction regardless of which of these 7 shades you choose. Your bone structure is extraordinary. Your natural elegance is real. You just needed a color that finally reflects both. And here is your simple takeaway to leave with today. Warm tones, dimensional finish, face framing placement, and a toning gloss every 8 weeks. 4 things. That is the entire system. You just learned 7 hair colors, and the exact reasons why each one works, that most women spend years cycling through trial and error to figure out on their own. You did not have to do that. Now you know. Wear whichever shade calls to you with the confidence it was always meant to carry. Warm tones, dimensional color, a face framing placement that lets your natural elegance lead. That is all this ever needed to be. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me, which of these 7 colors are you planning to take to your next salon appointment? I read every single one. Next time, we are covering the one makeup mistake that silently adds 10 years to even the most beautiful face over 60. And it has nothing to do with foundation. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.